Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Amesie's Corner. Now we got some pretty cool stuff here at the shop today. We got that Grand Prix from yesterday's video. We got the old Continental from videos before, and then we got this pretty looking 74 Eldorado here. Nice looking car. Now this here is original and unrestored. This guy puts, I believe, 100 miles a year on this thing, and it shows. Top down. One of the last days I'm going to be able to get the top down on one of these. Nice interior. Definitely shows its age in here, but I think it still holds up well. Yeah. Yeah. Now a lot of people don't know that this is the first American front-wheel drive car. That's right. This thing here is a 502 cubic inch big block that powers the front wheels, and like I said, it's the first American built car to have that. Well, I think maybe it was a Packard. There might have been a Packard or a Tucker that was front-wheel drive, but I think this is what everyone says was the first. Yeah. Look at that grill. Yeah. I like the scroll work. The scroll work all on the dash. Although I wouldn't necessarily call that scroll work. It's more like a scroll molding. That's actually plastic, but still nice and classy. There's the Cadillac tail fins. Yeah. Let's see if we can sneak a peek under the hood before this thing takes off on us today. It just came in today for a sticker. So sometimes we got to tear into them like those two old girls, and sometimes they're just here just to make sure their heart's beating right. Oh, that's a hood. Yeah, there it is. 502 cubic inch big block, or 501, 500 cubic inch. Yeah. Front wheel drive. You can see a lot of space back here on the firewall to the back of the block. That's for the bell housing and transmission. I don't know if this shows up or not, but look at the size of those CV axles up there going to the front wheels, huh? Yeah. Neat car. Not very powerful, kind of a lead sled, because 74 is directly smack dab in the middle of all the emissions requirements, choking all these poor 70s cars out. But this isn't really a performance car. That's not what this is about, as I'm sure you can tell. And I have kind of a special little treat today, something I've been looking at out here for a long time. It's been here longer than I have. You get points if you can recognize it right now before I say what it is. You know what that is? Here's a hint. They called it the wedge. More like the wedgie. We have here is a 1980 Triumph TR7. Neat little thing. Looks like it's in pretty decent shape, but I'm sure it has all the issues that you're going to have letting a car like this sit and sit and sit. Let's take a look inside and kind of see what I'm talking about. Yep, there it is, 1980. The car is here. I really like the treatment on top of the dashboard. Nice little buckets to hold your crap. But I guess it looks nice and sporty for the day. There's the dash. Got your speedo right in the middle. Got the tack over on the side. It's actually got a tack. This is one of the ones with the 5-speed. 30th anniversary edition, whatever that means. Yes. It smells a lot like old foam, a couple of hamster cages. It's too bad. Look at this. Look at this plaid interior. What was it with cars back in the 80s and the 70s? We want plaid interiors in our cars, and our electronics had better be wood grain. Oh, this. Take a look at what moves this thing. Oh. The American version, which this is, would have come with about a 92 horsepower 2-liter 4-cylinder. Yep. There it is, single cam, couple of Webers, and if you'll notice, very, very little plastic. It's a shame that this old little thing sits here like this, but what can you do? Well, let's take a look at the front. I wasn't about to pull this thing out. Like I said, it's my lunch break. The levers on the hood to get the heat out because it makes so much heat. If enough of you show interest in my videos, maybe of this car itself, I might be able to work out pulling it out and doing a real old cold start for you. Is this pretty little 87 944. Someone in its life put some of the I'd have to say those look like boxer wheels. Well, we'll take a quick walk around. This is probably the uprated version of that other Porsche we had, the red one in my other video. I think this looks a little better styling on it. Yeah, let's take a quick look inside. It's in really nice shape for an 87. It's like 182,000. Yeah, 182. It's in really nice shape with that many miles. But these really hold up. The interiors hold up. They hold up pretty well as long as they're maintained. I've always liked the font of the numbers, the gauges. I've always liked Porsche's font. It's something they've really stuck with over the years too. Yeah. Manual. Most of these were. I don't think any of the automatics really survived very long. Well, let's take a look under the hood. Bear with me, this has got a pretty heavy hood and it's hard to open. I'm going to see if I can film it while we open it. Oh, here we go. Pops over here, down below. There we go. Now, you can tell this one's had been taken pretty well care of over the years. Let's see if we can figure this out. Oh, she's tough. There we go. Focus. There, focus. Now that is probably the cleanest 944 engine bay I think I've ever seen. Pretty nice. He says he's got the head shaved about 50 thousandths, so I'm going to guess it as somewhere about 9.5 to 1 compression. Stock these would have somewhere about 220 horsepower. I'm going to make a guess by what I see here. This probably has about 230, maybe 240. Nice. Neat little 4-cylinder. These are, I believe, the largest production 4-cylinder engine ever made. I want to say it's like almost a 5-liter. Let's see if we can see. See if we can see engine displacement. Well, I'm sure the displacement's there. Yeah. Let's take another quick walk around. Pop-up headlights on these. I really like how these looked with those later model wheels, though. I gotta say, that really makes them look sharp. Well, guys, until tomorrow, keep it out of the cabbage.